Pondering a Sister Tanis approach to unwelcome visitors living with my soulmates. Here I, Tanis she, her, hers of Seattle, ponder a Sister Tanis approach to unwelcome visitors living with my soulmates. And here, sister is a reference to the concept of names of nuns in Christianity. So like I've covered the movie with Whoopi Goldberg's Sister Act. And in Christianity and Catholicism, they're female, devout to Jesus Christ individuals called nuns, and that has a distinction title of sister. So like Whoopi Goldberg played, was it Sister Mary Clarence? Okay, so I was like, okay, taking on a nuns in Christianity inspired approach. Let me think about it. So I was like, okay, so an approach to unwelcome visitors living with my soulmates. Well, for starters, an unwelcome visitor is still a visitor. So it might be somebody who's maybe hasn't treated us well, but we're not at the stage of like quite being like cut off, like kind of thing. For all in-person interactions or whatever, or just like they know they're unwelcome and for whatever reason they're coming over, that kind of thing. And if not, there's just like, like they're not welcome and they're here, and so then how do we make sure to preserve in our actions so that we remember it clearly they were unwelcome at the time? So there's one. So here are kind of the three things I came up with. So no leaving food and or beverage behind. Anything left behind is disposed of immediately. So like an unwelcome visitor being super unwelcome brings food. Take it with you or it goes in the trash. Or the compost or whatever it is, like for real. Just because that person who's stuck in their brain thinking they're welcome when they're not. It applies to their food and or beverage as well. No chasing of squirrels inside the house nor on the property, including outside the house. So I thought this is a good one. So I was staying with my grandma Connie, and we were watching my Aunt Danette's dogs. She was traveling for work, and I was out taking the dogs to go pee, go on a short walk, go pee, and one of the Pekingese took off chasing a deer. And so that's an example of my Aunt Danette being a welcome guest. It's okay that her Pekingese chased a deer. A Pekingese is very small, like 6-pound dog kind of thing, and the deer's like, over 100 pounds, and it literally chased the deer. She looked back at me and she was like, I'm off, and just jumped off the carport, and I was like, nah! So there we go. So like, this is a good one for like making it clear if someone's, welcome versus unwelcome. And then a third one was, we place one and only one sign in our yard, no trespassing sign. We place the sign in a visible and not in your face style. We file police reports if/as need be. Yes, so part of here is being responsible and mature grown-ups and being like, if it really is that bad, we should report that. That doesn't necessarily mean the police act, and to take action. It does, however, make sure if we can file a police report, that it is on record that these people have done something wrong. So there we go. That's Pondering a Sister Tanis approach to unwelcome visitors living with my soulmates.